Helvering v. Davis. This case challenged the Social Security Act and tells you flat out that Social Security is an income tax, among other things. It lays a special income tax upon employees to be deducted from their wages and paid by the employers. Two different types of tax, an income tax on employees and an excise tax on employers. Well, we know those are reversible terms at this point. It could be an excise tax on employees and an income tax on employers based on the employee's income. Whichever way you want to throw those around, they're both excise taxes. The income tax on employees is measured by wages paid during the calendar year. The excise tax on the employer is to be paid with respect to having individuals in his employ. The proceeds of both taxes are to be paid into the Treasury like internal revenue taxes generally and are not earmarked in any way. That is completely contrary to what 99% of the U.S. population believes about Social Security. Maybe it's gotten clearer. I mean, actually, there's been some news on that over the past, I don't know, a couple decades. But the thing is that the whole Social Security scam is the third rail of politics. Nobody will touch it. They might stump it, to get elected, but then when they actually get into office, they're like, oh shit, I'm not touching that. That's a mess. That's just a tax. Flat out.
And if you will allow me, in the courses that were presented by GTEN previously on trust, is very important in this regard. When they say generally and not earmarking anyway, what they're actually talking about a general deposit. And general deposit, or opposite to special deposit. If they're not earmarked, that means Congress can take that money and do with it whatever they want. And you cannot ask them what they're going to do with it, what they can do with it, or where none of it apply. If there was special deposit, then they would have to use it specifically and exclusively only and only for Social Security, the Social Security fund.
Yeah,
That's not the case here.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. It's just another tax. It's just revenue producing.